Hey everybody, Nick from MatchPoint Tennis, and welcome to another fitness video. And today we're going to talk about how to properly warm up your shoulder. In tennis, most injuries occur in the lower body, and then guess what? The second place where injuries occur most often are the upper body, specifically that shoulder. And so we are going to take some time to show you 5 exercises that I think you should use when you're warming up your shoulder. This comes from the USPTA, and all you need is a very light TheraBand. Well, I have a flat band here. You can use a tube resistance band, but something that's very light. These exercises are going to be quick in movement and very short ranges of motion, so I'll try to demonstrate what I mean. So let's go ahead and get started and warm up those shoulders. Our first exercise is called scapular retraction. So I'm going to take my TheraBand and I'm going to go ahead and loop it through the net here. Might as well use the net. You can use a fence post, but I've got 2 halves. Now it's important, we're going to try to keep those arms at 90 degrees. Now normally what I mean by full range of motion, if I'm doing an exercise where my squeezing my shoulder blades, my scapula together, I'm really squeezing back here, but not for this. I'm going to do quick bursts. I'm going to keep those hands locked at 90 degrees and squeeze my shoulder blades together. So it looks like this. Very quick, short ranges of motion, keeping at 90 degrees. And that's how you perform scapular retraction. Exercise 2 is the row. It's important to keep your chest up, looking forward. My knees are going to be bent. I want my arms straight here. I don't want my TheraBand too loose. Right when it starts to pick up some slack there we go. My arms are straight, palms facing one another. I'm going to end up pulling this TheraBand towards my waist, and I'm going to squeeze my shoulder blades together. It looks like this. Just quick range of motion, just loosening up those shoulders. Again, if I was doing this with a heavier TheraBand, I would be going way back here and squeezing, but I'm doing quick squeezes, squeezing my shoulder blades together. And that's how you do a row with a TheraBand for warm-up. Let's go on to exercise. This next exercise is the straight arm pull down. So I have my TheraBand straight, my arms are straight, my elbows are out. Okay, I'm looking straight ahead. I'm going to pull these bands down to my hip, and I'm going to keep my palms not palm down, my palms facing each other, my shoulders down, not tightened up like this and scrunched. See how they're low. Okay, you're going to pull down. Make sure you're breathing. Then you go straight out and down to your hips. Make sure your shoulders don't bunch up. Again, quick range of motion. You're just warming up these shoulders. And let's move on to exercise number 4. Exercise number 4 is a combined internal and external rotation. And you're going to want to make sure your arms are bent at 90 degrees and slightly in front of your shoulder. And you can do single arm or you can do double. I'm going to do double, so I'm going to stretch my TheraBand out. Again, my elbows are about shoulder height, not down here, and you can see they're a little bit in front, okay? And if we're doing the external rotation, you're going to pull up away from your body. Try to fix your elbows at 90 degrees. Okay, for the internal rotation, I'm going to come here, I'm going to turn around, okay? Again, my hands are 90 degrees. Okay, I'm going to start here a little bit in front and I'm going to pull forward. You can do these one at a time or both. And you're going to do 10 to 15. Try to keep your elbows fixed and rotate towards your body. And that's the external and internal rotation. And finally, on to the last exercise. The last exercise is a UYTW and W raise. You don't need a TheraBand. If you've been on court with me, you know I do this every time I warm up. And so I hinge out, my hips bend down, kind of like you're getting ready to catch here. Now I don't usually go above my shoulders when I warm up. Some people do, my choice. And you're going to keep that U. The U's a little closer to the body, so try not to scrunch your neck. So I'm going to face you really quickly here. And my U is kind of like this. There's the U raise, and you can see the Y raise is a little different, the T raise, and then the W raise. So let's go ahead and knock a few of each of these out. I'll do 5 of each. Okay, so here's my U raise. 1, 2, my Y raise, you're going to see my arms go out wider. I'm trying to look in in front of me about 3 feet, and notice I'm going up to about shoulder height. T raise. And then W raise. And that's the UYTW raises for your shoulder warm-up. Well, that's it. We had 5 exercises, starting with the scapular exercise, the row, the pull down, the external and the internal rotation, and finally the UYTW raises. When you warm up or when you play matches or drills classes or whatever, you should always incorporate this shoulder warm-up into your routine. You may need to do 10 to 15 reps. It's all up to you. You do as many as you need to feel like you are warmed up comfortably. So if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button below, share it with your friends. That's the best way to grow this channel. This is Nick from MatchPoint Tennis, and we'll see you next time.